Still don't see it right now. There we go.
That's right.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday Birdcast. It's me, Chicken, from Clocktown Television.
Oh, what's up, chicken? What's
Hey,
going on?
son, it's BG Fox. It's finally made it. It's okay. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, chicken. I'm feeling good.
I love it. I love it. I'm glad you showed up.
Yeah, finally, right? Like, all the texting and the invites, I finally made it, and I'm glad to see you.
I love it. If you're glad to see me, I'm glad to see you. BG Fox, everybody.
What's good?
If you don't know him, you know him now. I have a question.
What's up?
My question is, what does BG Fox stand for?
Believe it or not, like, when I used to be in high school, there was a whole bunch of kids that used to tease me on the fact that my glasses was always broken, so they always give me the initials BG, kind of insult there, stand for broken glasses.
Awesome.
And then the name Fox came from because of the fact that I'm a huge fan of the Starfox franchise, and the main character Fox McCloud. So ever since then, I just became a huge Fox fan. I just took that name, BG Fox.
You're a fan of the Super Nintendo one, right? The FX chip.
That'd be the one.
All right. And the GameCube and the rest of the ones.
And mainly the 64 version.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's right. How did I forget that? I mean, you're going to be the master of the Star Fox. I love it. I love it. That was an interesting story. You know why they call me Chicken?
No.
It's okay, because I'm a chicken. Don't worry.
Okay.
That was a bird joke. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
It works on the farm.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay. Well, is there any place you want people to find you or anything? If not, it's okay.
Indication. I guess. Yeah, sure. I mean, you'll find me under capital letters BG space Fox. You'll find me sitting there. That's my YouTube channel. I do not have a Facebook or Twitter yet, maybe, but on if anything, when it comes to the actual game systems, like on Sony, you'll find me as Grizzly Puff or Fox on Mark, or on the Xbox Microsoft, you will find me as Grizzly Puff Ball.
Nice.
So, you hook me up. I play Street Fighter, Injustice. You let me know. I'll play you out.
Ooh, is that a challenge?
Maybe.
Ooh. As long as it's not Call of Duty.
Oh no, Call of Duty Black. Not even that. Yeah.
All right. Star Fox fan. I'm loving this. I'm really loving this. Well, everybody knows supposed to know what Chicken is doing. Well, Chicken's been doing what he always does, just cleaning the farm.
All right.
I also have a website in case people want to see it. Let me see if I can find it. There it goes. Don't worry, I'll post the links after the video.
Okay.
I'm just showing off.
I think you're doing a great job, my chicken. My
I love
friend.
it. Yes. I have a question.
Okay.
This is the first question of the day. What franchises would you want to see return that we haven't seen in a long time?
Just out of curiosity, would that be for like a certain system or just in general? Out of
Or in
curiosity.
general, maybe like a retro game or a Princess Tomato.
um, besides Starfox, which is a huge fan of mine, I mean, the last one they came out with was Starfox Command, which kind of killed every possible chance of a future one. So, they could remake that. Um, I want to see a new F-Zero. Just throwing that out there. I love futuristic racing games, and I hardly see that now. In fact, I hardly see a good one now. So,
Yeah, not the GameCube version, right?
yes, yes.
I have
F-Zero,
that.
you got that?
Yeah, but I'm disappointed.
Disappointed.
I'm just kidding.
Come on, say
Who
that.
would be disappointed with F-Zero? It's like Wipeout. Remember Wipeout?
Yeah, I know Wipeout. Wipeout is okay, but yeah,
It's no F-Zero.
there you go. F-Zero GX,
Yeah.
awesome.
Boom. That's good. Well, that's a good franchise. You want to know what I think?
All right,
I think they should bring back Alfred's Chicken. Alfred Chicken. I can't
Alfred
believe no one's played this game.
Alfred Chicken.
Yes, they got it for Super NES.
Alfred. I don't know. When you say Alfred Chicken, my mind just thought of Duck Hunt. I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm sorry.
my
I'm
gosh!
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my, again! Another
I'm
Dog
sorry.
Hunt! It's the last two shows we had Dog Hunt.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's alright. I was a little scared, Everybody wants to shoot the ducks.
I'm sorry. I'm a horrible person.
No, it's okay. It slips up once in a while. It's part of Mario. It comes with the cartridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good one. Well, Chicken wants to see another Metroid game. What do you think?
Yes. Yes. Oh yes.
Metroid.
All,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's all right. You go first.
I'm just saying that all I hope is that if they should ever bring a new Metroid game, that it will be nothing, and I mean nothing, like Metroid Other M.
Oh,
I hated that game.
is that the one for DS or the one for Wii?
Uh, wait.
Wii. Oh, I remember that. It's nothing like Prime. Remember Metroid Prime?
Yes.
What do you think of that game?
I fell in love with that game so much. All three of them. Like the first one, great story and itself, good gameplay. Second one, same thing. It feels almost that dark, scary atmosphere that is the light world, the dark world within one world. But in my opinion, my favorite one has to be Metroid Prime 3 Corruptions.
Whoa.
Because that game was interactive, the story was nice, and not to mention, you literally see more than one time where you see about Samus literally about to literally kill herself with a phase-on thing, and not to mention all the somewhat dark stories of how some of the soldiers died. And I don't know, like it has to me a good atmosphere story, and it's very interactive. I loved the mess out of that game.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It was a great series. I have a question more about Metroid. Were
Okay.
you shocked to find out it was a woman when it was first announced? Metroid.
Yeah.
took
Yeah.
off the, took off the helmet. It was like, what? Is that He-Man?
You see the girl going.
She's like,
I'm like,
I got you. I'm a woman.
I'm like, wait, what? I mean, the suit was like a dude, like a super soldier back in the day, Master Chief-ish. It's a chick.
Wow, I never thought of it that way. You think she's the original Master Chief?
In my opinion.
That's
I don't know.
true. I think she could. I think she could take him on. I think she could beat him. She got the Sonic the Hedgehog move and everything. She runs fast. She could do backflips, front flips. You can't do that in first person.
Real.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, it's time for it's time to play with the chicken. You know the rules.
Okay.
Everyone loves this game. I know you do too.
Okay.
I'm going to my folder over here. Watch this. I got some good stuff. We're gonna compare.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. The rules of this one is I'm gonna compare like a movie character that was being ported from a video game or a cartoon or maybe a comic. And tell me if it was a good transition. Okay? Let's try it. Don't worry.
Alright. Alright.
There we go. Mr. Freeze and Mr. Freeze. Oh, what do you think?
Well, they sure got the whole snowman guy, right? I mean, going for that. I mean,
It's cold.
at the same time, like they're both, I guess, same. No, just no. I mean, if you want to go for maybe a color scheme feel from the cartoon era, but if you remember, it is Tim Burton, so.
More like Joe Schumacher. He messed up everything. What do you think of the voice? I mean, just think about it. Was it Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze or Mr. Freeze as Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Frosty! Yeah, boss.
It's time to cool down.
Oh man, I hate the I to jest. I don't know how to put that. I'm sorry.
So what do you think? Was it a good transition or a bad transition?
No, just no. I'm sorry, no. In my opinion.
So it's a no. Okay. I'm gonna give you another one. Check this out. Michael Dunk, what was it? You know this guy.
Yeah, Michael Clark Duncan.
Yes, it's Kingpin from Daredevil versus Kingpin. What do you think?
I kind of like it to a small degree. I mean, he's kind of tall, kind of bald, but as the Kingpin in the Marvel I mean, again, this is coming just from my opinion and experience of how people the comic books to the real life. I think maybe they could have gone. I don't know. It's like to me he almost did feel like a Kingpin-ish kind of character just from the look of him and the feel of him. But when it comes to him acting like a Kingpin,
Yeah.
he was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
So you're saying it was like the Green Mile?
Something like that. It's like I could kind of hard to explain even for me. I'm sorry.
So was it a good transition or a bad one? Or maybe in the middle?
To me, and it's just me. I'm thinking somewhere in the middle.
It's a good one. I kind of agree. He's a good actor. He did it well. Not that the movie was ever good, but you know.
Yeah.
On the director. Say what you will about Ben Affleck. It was decent. Not the movie. I'm sorry, everybody. How about this one? I know you've seen this one.
Okay. Ew.
What do you think? Good transition?
I'm sorry, hands down, one of the worst things on the planet. Enough where the actors themselves said it was horrible.
So you're saying that John Leguizamo wasn't a good Luigi?
No.
The fact that you thought about it, I was scared.
No.
Good thing I didn't bring Dennis Hopper on. That was terrible.
Yeah, like he's supposed. In fact, he's not even called Bowser. He's called King Koopa, which I'm guessing that's what he is. Oh my God, yo, did you see the Goombas?
Oh, the reverse? I call them the reverses. Like their head was small and their body was big. Like, did the guy ever play the video game before?
I guess I'm not
Tell
even.
them. They need to fire that. They should never work in Hollywood ever again.
Agreed. Agreed.
I have a question about this movie.
Okay.
Remember the end when it had like a cliffhanger? Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
There was supposed to be a part two. You think? Did you ever curious to see there was a, you know? Would you love to see a part two to that?
When it comes to this movie, all I basically care about is if the last image, clip, picture, any memory of this movie could just burn to a crisp. That's just me. And I mean it out of the nicest way possible when I say that.
That's true. What a that was terrible.
Horrible.
Is this picture bothering you? Okay, I'm gonna change it.
Thank you, please.
It's horrible. I'm sorry. How about this one?
Double Drive. I don't think I've ever seen this one actually. So
You never seen the movie?
I mean,
I know it's not a popular opinion, but I actually like it.
real.
It's not the best. It's like a C minus.
I mean, if I were to ask, I want to ask something. Like, if you were to compare this to Street Fighter, the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme, which would you take?
No. I'll choose this one. Except for the last scene with Guile and Bison.
Oh,
That was
okay.
weird.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
funny. That little Hadouken, remember? The flashlight? Whoopsh.
Okay. All right.
I was like, what was that? Is that a Hadouken? Like you could have missed it. It was very awkward.
It was just like usually I would think a Hadouken would be like a whatchamacall, almost like a mini version of a Kamehameha, like a throwing at you or something like that. But that's like a
Yeah,
that's like an instant flash, gone.
it's true.
I'm like, anybody see that? No, I just missed it. Sorry.
Oh man. Oh, I got a comment from Rizikor. He said Alfred Chicken is a fun game. At least somebody know who's Alfred Chicken.
I never played it. I never heard of it.
I figured I'd just plug him in. He's a great guy.
Okay.
Good thing for the chicken. I got this one here.
Wait, that said why?
I'm sorry. I don't know how they got in there. It was a mistake. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. Hey, you know.
But you see what I'm putting here, right?
Yeah.
The speed, the game, the movie, and the answer. If you could disagree with it, I mean, it's okay.
I mean, all right. Here's what I want to say. Like, I've seen the Need for Speed movie, and I like it to a certain degree, but it is nothing like the Fast and Furious movies made it fun, action-packed, high-octane, awesome. The Need for Speed movie was just like a pretty good story. The cars going really, 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 really fast, and that's cool, and that's it.
Do you think this is like a reply to Fast and Furious?
I mean, in fact, it's funny you mention that too, because a lot of the original Need for Speed games like I've seen, it almost felt like a reply to the Fast and Furious. Like, all right, for instance, this is what I say. Like, when Underground 2 came out, well, actually no, Underground 1 came out, it felt like it was applied to like maybe the first or second the first Fast and Furious. And then when Most Wanted came out, the first original legendary one, not the new one the Criterion created. You know, it felt like that was a reply to Too Fast, Too Furious. And then when like the game Need for Speed Carbon came out, it felt like that was a reply to the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. It's like, does that make sense a little bit to you? Like,
Well, it does. I'm not a fan of the series, but I know what you're talking about because I stopped at part 3. I'm sorry. Well, you Paul Walker fans, I'm sorry. I'm not a big fan. But I know what you mean. I mean, do you think it's? I mean, you think you're gonna see a trend of this? Games that have no storylines and turn into a movie?
It's like, well, why did they even create a movie in the first place when the recent games didn't even have a story and didn't even? It's like it wasn't even worthy of a movie. It was just, what the main topic about those games are? I mean, first of all, there's no real customization there. I'm sorry. Personalization. We basically just change the colors to the rims, change the color to the car with some decals, vinyls, and blah, blah, blah. But the main thing about that game is, and this is the one thing that they say over and over again, more than once in E3, it's about driving with your friends.
Oh
It's like
boy,
ever since
marketing.
it's like ever since Autolog came out, we had to see your friend's stats online, see your friend's plays, gameplay, see his time, see his records. It's like,
Yeah,
dude, nobody cares about that stuff.
it's true. There's just so many numbers on the board. I don't even look at it.
It's like, I don't.
You got a
Okay,
prize?
you know.
It's crazy.
It's like my friend BC like maybe like 5 or 6 earlier. It's like, okay, so and yeah, in fact, let me give you a little secret. Like, you wanna know how you could tell is that when an E3 that a new Need for Speed game comes out and it's not gonna be great at all. Here's
Yeah.
here's a simplest thing you should wait for. This is how I caught it in E3. Now, first is like one time I'm in E3. This is when they're unveiling the Criterion game Need for Speed Most Wanted. Um, First of all, I'm getting all hyped up. I'm like, oh, new Speed game. It's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah. So and it's Most Wanted, dude. So I'm like, person saying this like it's about fast cars. It's about enjoying the game. It's about going fast. It's about taking on competition. You ready for this? It's about driving with your friends. My smile was just like,
Wow, that must be innovative. I never drove with a friend before. Maybe except for Outrunners or Cruising the World or Rush. On these games. RC Pro Am, remember that? For Nintendo.
I think so. I think I had that. In fact, I had a lot of games back then. But I can't remember all of them.
It's a classic. It's a classic.
I believe that.
I know. Racing games are racing games now. I can only buy one and that's it. It ain't the way it used to be.
That was constantly simulation track racing games now.
Oh, I want to go back to Outrunners for Genesis. Or Rad
Yeah.
Racer for Nintendo. Give me one of those. Maybe go crazy. I'm sorry. I went crazy there for a minute. Speaking of that, try this one. I got one. You kind of mentioned something, and I haven't. Speaking of Street Fighter, what do you think of DJ? Good casting.
Oh man, no good, man, no good. No,
It's terrible.
it's terrible.
He didn't even do anything in the movie. He just like stole the money, went to the boat. I don't remember what he did after that. Did he escape?
He showed his giant teeth. He wasn't much of a smile.
He still got that right. I'm a big DJ fan, but they really messed this up.
They messed up a lot in this movie. DJ was he's like one of those characters that just show up for a little picture frame, which that he's one of those Street Fighter characters, so he's just there, to be there. You don't have to fight anybody. Just show your face, and you're good.
That's right.
It's like,
They were like, oh, the fans would love this. We just put him in the movie and call him DJ. You should have put Kevin Hart in there and just say, hey, look, he's DJ.
you said Kevin Hart?
Yeah, Kevin Hart. Maybe Chris Tucker. I don't know.
Okay.
You know how I feel about that. I'll give you another one.
Oh, Kristen Creel.
Smallville.
You had to say the magic words of the show I started to hate after a while.
Charlie, I can't believe this movie actually exists.
Man, let me tell you what. I already disliked this girl in Smallville.
Yeah.
badly. I really disliked her. I mean, she's with Clark Kent, then she's not with him. Then she's with him, and she's make up your mind. It's like I'm just liking you even more and more. Like, and then I really dislike her, and then to add insult to injury, just to say something and just don't spit in my face, she's playing a Street Fighter character, not just any Street Fighter character, Chun-Li.
I know the legendary Chun-Li. I mean, it's bad enough that she was going out with Lex Luthor. That's a different story. Oh, which I call Egghead, but that's a different thing. That's Egghead. I don't know what this is. She doesn't look like her. She don't. Everybody knows Chun-Li.
Yeah.
That's Chun-Li. I don't know what that is.
How do you take this girl as Chun-Li, even by a little? I mean,
I guess the eyes, maybe?
I mean, I'm thinking maybe a little bit of the face complexion, but that's not a lot. That's like very little.
They were just trying to push her at the time. That's what they were trying to do. They say, hey, she's a star. She's close. Just put her in the movie. Let's get the guy from Kingpin and just put him in there too as Balrog. Oh, man. They ruined the franchise.
No.
Go ahead.
Let me add insult to injury. Charlie Nash.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's all you have to say.
That's all I have to say.
Let me add more insult to injury with this.
Oh, God. Oh,
I think that was the worst. I don't see nothing there. Dalsham? I didn't even recognize him to the end of the movie. Then he took off his wig. That doesn't look like a wig. I don't know. Did he shave his head for the next scene?
I mean, all right. I know there was supposed to be a scene where I think he got burnt or something like that, and then somehow his hair was just off, and he started skinny yourself or something like that.
Yeah. That's what he went. But he went Blanca. He was like having this experiment. He says, "Oh, I love you, and stay here and die." Or something. I don't know what we're doing. Just get out of there. I didn't even get that scene at all.
Yeah.
It's brief and weird.
It was just some green. I mean, all right. I mean, I'm looking at this picture. I'm like, it's. I mean, I look at him now. Do you see? There's nothing here that resembles Dawson at all. Nothing.
Maybe he's in Channel 47. I don't know. What does he look like? It's just weird. What's that on his neck?
I mean, I'm guessing that's. I mean, if I'm correct, did that have some sort of a? Like, no, that had no skull thing on it, did it?
I don't know. It's Street Fighter the movie.
It's
Nothing
like
makes sense.
nothing in that movie made sense. I mean, believe it or not, this is why I'm kind of sometimes asking about like if you remember scenes from the movie because this is one of those movies that I try so hard just to get out of my head for good.
I'm sorry. I apologize for this.
No, it's all good.
I got one for you right here.
All right.
I'll help you out.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
I'm not gonna say the last word. Don't worry.
What is this? I mean, this is the best picture I could get of the movie guy.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I almost took him serious for Juggernaut because like I'm looking at this guy. It's like I'm sorry, dude. Like, who do you know with muscles that huge? It's like this is like super steroid dude right here.
Yeah.
And it's like that's why I gave it the benefit of the doubt that the guy who played Juggernaut is like the closest thing we can get to a live action Juggernaut. But even then, that just still didn't save the movie too much. I'm sorry.
I figured they'd put Michael Clark Duncan in there at least. I needed every other role. I would have set him here. He's bigger than this guy.
True.
I mean, they could have done some CGI or something. The Incredible Hulk.
True.
Done something like that.
That's very true.
Breaking things and trying to go out to Ellen Page. It's crazy.
That is very. I'm glad you made Incredible Hulk. That is very true.
I'm sorry. This picture scared me.
Yo, you know what makes things?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, one more thing. Like to make this worse is like, if you know your comic book characters well, you know that this character is not even a mutant. He's like everything he got is all magic powered. But,
Yes,
but somehow all he has to do is run into a wall, and that's the end of it. Still,
it's true. They didn't even find in Professor X with him at all either.
you
Notice
know,
that?
yeah,
Makes no
yeah.
sense. Just boom, he's some regular mutant. Like what?
I'm like, oh snap! Like, who knew? He's mowing out every single dude he comes up against, and then of course running through walls. What up? Don't you know who I
More failed fan service. Speaking of that one, check this one out.
I will never, never, ever, ever, ever forgive any producer, any director, any agent who gives this lady a comic book character role.
Like Catwoman.
Thank you.
What an epic fail. It was terrible. I'm a big Storm fan. I like
Me
her with the
too.
mohawk, with the long hair. Remember back in the old comics? She's a legend. Isn't she the leader of the Silver Team?
Exactly.
Holly Berry? What a
Holly-
disgrace.
Halle Berry? Come on.
Remember this line? I know you remember this from the movie. What happens to frogs that they get struck by lightning? Just like everything else that gets struck by lightning.
I think she's.
Wow.
Whoa! Who knew? Same thing that happens to everything else. Like, she's getting her butt handed to her, and just by Tony, she's just backing up. I'm like, please, hurry. And then out of nowhere, she appears. You know what happens to a Toad? She's struck by light. I'm like,
She's so fragile too. You notice that? Can
yeah.
you picture her being a leader? Or just another fake Catwoman? No, she's no Eartha Kitt, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I take
Very
that.
beautiful. But you look nothing like the character. Now get out. I'm sorry, Holly Berry.
I mean, Storm's supposed to be this elegant leader. I mean, she was known as the Wind Rider in Africa. In fact, can you really? I know the fact that she's black, okay, but can you really take? I mean, Storm was known to be this African warrior. Like, can you really take her serious as an African wind riding warrior?
No. I get you. It makes sense.
It just
I know. It's like they say, oh, she's popular. Put her in the movie.
And they put her in the new X-Men Days of Future Past movie.
I know. I was upset. I saw the face. I'm like, no. It's like Vanessa Williams over her.
Thank you.
Man, what are they thinking? Let me take this out. She's making me mad. How about this? This one's interesting.
Why is Billy D. Williams in the first one?
I got some history for this. 1989, first Batman movie. He was Harvey Dent. Then, in Batman Forever, Tommy Lee Jones is Harvey Dent. What's going on here?
Black guy, white guy cartoon. I don't know.
In the movie franchise, they messed it up. They messed it up.
Yeah,
How do you go from Billy D. Williams to Tommy Lee Jones in the movie? But that's a different subject.
I mean, wait. Let me ask you something. Wait, Billy D. Williams, he was in the first one with Michael Keaton?
Yes, he was Harvey Dent.
I don't think I
If you
saw
go
him
back
there.
in 1989, he was Harvey Dent. Trust me. I watched that movie like 50 times. It's my favorite Batman movie.
Yeah. I
I know,
like
it's
it too.
weird. It's weird.
No, I liked it.
Me too. It's the greatest. And Dark Knight was another one.
Yes, it was.
Those are my top two.
Oh, me too, man. Me too.
Nobody puts Rises on the top of their list.
I mean, I mean, Dark Knight Rises was okay, but it's like, I mean, all right, here we are. I liked it. I loved it, in fact. And Bane, you know what I'm saying? It's like, put it this way: can you imagine somebody walking up to you and then putting his hand out like that, right onto your shoulder? Do you feel like you're in charge?
I'll be
Like,
scared.
can you?
I want to eat.
It's like you're there all. I mean, you're there all day. You can tell me what to. You're there. You can control me.
I got a question about this movie since we're getting inside.
Uh,
Catwoman. Come on, Michelle Pfeiffer or the other one? I don't want to mention her name.
and Hathaway.
We'll say that for another day.
Okay, okay.
Oh my. Well, we all agree the cartoon's the best and the comic.
Yeah.
Bad transition. Check
I mean,
this one out. I'm going hardcore here.
I mean, there's one thing before you do, like one thing I will say about the one with Tommy Lee Jones is that this movie and every other movie by Tim Burton is based on being funny, like the Joker, and that's usually never a good transition, especially after seeing Dark Knight with Dark Knight's Two-Face compared to this Two-Face.
True.
Oh, to the pair got them. So
Yeah, I get it. Oh no, they really messed up the series, but it's okay. Maybe the
yeah.
next one they'll save it. No. You know that's not gonna happen.
You know it.
Oh, Justice League the movie? Might as well just call it that.
Real. I mean,
Put Green
seeing that,
Lantern there.
you know, it's
Makes no sense. Here's an important franchise right here. What do you think?
oh man, please do. You know what? Let me just say this out here right now. Santos, do not be jealous. Do not be hating on me. Oh, shout out to you, by the way. What's that?
Oh, the cool cat. He was on the show.
No.
What do you think?
I did watch the movie. Yeah.
Oh wow, it takes you have a lot of bravery, a lot of courage to admit that. Don't take the screen, everybody.
Please do not
It's because
stone
of
me.
Rihanna.
It's like, please do not stone me when I say that. I
It
was weak.
terrible.
I was weak. I was weak.
That's very weak. I was like, where's the board game? Aliens. I didn't play this when I was a kid. Well, I'm still a baby, but you know how I am.
All right. I mean, if anything, my small review on that is too much boom, 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 ships being destruction, giant shields, and aliens. I mean, it's just. I mean, here's the thing. First of all, they never answer why the aliens are here. They never answer why they go into war with humans. All you know is the fact that, in fact, it doesn't even feel anything like Battleship. It's like nothing is strategic. The closest thing that has strategic is when there was a scene where there was a grid, literally a grid scene from some Korean dude that was telling them that they used this buoy system on the Americans way back then, and the Americans didn't even know about it. If they just stuck to that and carried it on, I was gonna be like, okay, all right,
I agree.
decent. But then the battleship scene came on, and oh my god, all these,
I was like, what is this?
all these,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
all these old people start showing up. Right here you are, Captain. All right, my hull full of fire.
That's crazy.
I'm
See,
like,
I think you're teaching people because I don't think anyone ever finished the movie. I didn't. I just fast forwarded it. I was like, there she goes. They go to the whatever that thing was. They're shooting each other. I said, forget it. I want to watch it no more. I'm gonna imagine, would they ever make a movie out of this? What do you think? Connect Four the movie. Wait a minute. What? There's a Connect Four movie?
What?
What's going on here? What is?
Wow. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know.
It was so weird. I'm sorry. That was. Look at this movie. A Connect Four.
I don't know. I don't know.
You just can't joke anymore, right? They just come true.
I'm sorry. Like all I could do was laugh about it.
Connect Four is existing. Is that Jason Strahan? Oh, well, I don't want to promote that in this program.
Stay from.
I'll stay away.
You got it. Agreed.
Never expected that one, right?
It's like I will be the first one to protest against this movie. I'm throwing that out there.
It's terrible. Well, let's change it up.
Oh yeah.
You know we're gonna do this.
Is that making Fox?
Yes.
Mm.
It sure is April O'Neil.
No,
right?
Just no.
Yeah, this movie's gonna bomb.
I mean, all I can do is just put on a mean face when I think about this movie. I'm sorry.
I still gotta have this. Those first two are better.
Who's this?
These are both
yeah. You're right. I just remembered that.
That's part of 3. Remember?
Yeah.
It's a terrible movie. I'm sorry.
You with Japan.
It was bad.
I mean, Megan Fox. Megan. The audience, y'all watching out there watching this Birdcast, let me say this slowly for you. Now, you remember, Transformers, everything around that. Megan Fox.
You know some people are going to defend her, right? You know.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. It's like defending Battleship. It's terrible. They'll say, oh, it's time for a change.
I mean,
you mean dumb down?
I mean, I bet they're gonna do the whole thing like the way Michael Bay did with Transformers. She's just gonna be in some action scene. It could be explosions, guns, bombs, fire, everything in the world, and she'll stay in as clean as possible or her nice-looking self. You know it.
It's true. They're gonna keep her pretty. You know what they're trying to sell here? They're not selling the yellow jumpsuit. Not saying it has to be in the movie or anything. It's kind of ridiculous. But yes. Yeah. But man, well, I'm making a prediction here. I'm going to make a prediction.
Okay.
I say Shia LaBeouf, whatever his name is going to be Casey Jones. And the Turtle Van is going to be Bumblebee. I think that was going to happen. You're going to see the Turtle Van turn to Optimus or Bumblebee.
I think it's Bumblebee.
You think it looks like Bumblebee?
Yeah, I mean, yellow jacket, yellow car. We can all see this coming a while away.
That's awesome. Well, this was a good part of the segment. We're gonna go on to the questions. You see me? See, I'm right here.
You're good.
Oh, look! I know you can see my beautiful face.
Yeah, look at with them yellow beak and all, man.
I have a question.
All right.
I got a question. I don't know if you heard of this game called Metal Gear 5 Ground Zeroes.
I heard of it.
You probably heard about the controversy that it's like 10 minutes long.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's a bag or anything, but would this be a new trend? Will they break out games in the future so they could charge you more money?
You know, it probably will be since Kojima. I mean, if people actually rally up to say, that they. I mean, think about this. It's like, remember when Xbox One first came out, when the whole DRM deal was going on, and everybody went up against that, and eventually, Microsoft had to literally shut that down. Literally, have some packs to actually remove the whole DRM deal.
Yeah, I remember.
Likely if they do that, then likely we will actually not have to deal with that deal with that anymore, especially with just the first shot. I mean, but at the same time, I think about the fact that I did see the game in action. The game is good, but it's only like a few minutes long.
That's all it is. It should have been part of the game. It makes no sense.
I mean,
It's a bad game. What about the next game? Imagine they did this. The Dark Knight game. Remember the new one? They give you like a 10-minute game. Imagine that. Break it up, $30. Next time, pay $60. It's like you're paying $90 for the game. I thought DLCs were a ripoff.
it's it's like first of all, let's face the fact now. If games are like 10 minutes long, I heard somebody passed the Ground Zeroes game within 7 minutes tops. Yeah. So let's face the fact. If games are just that long, if they can be beaten that easily, or within a time 10 to 20 minute limit, it's a demo. It's not a game. It's a demo.
It's true. It's a good demo, but it's still a demo.
It's a demonstration of what we could be getting. Nothing more. Now, why the whole first $30, $40, $50, $60, and it's a disc?
I agree with that. You know, it's weird. They don't put DuckTales on a disc, but they put this on a disc, and that's longer.
You know, it's like that accuracy just makes 0 sense right there. It just, what a rip, man.
It's a super rip. Oh, man. Well, good thing we got that out of the way.
You okay?
I need some bird seed.
Oh. From out of the water, said that as well. Like,
when you come to the city, it's all this pollution.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah.
One question. Check this out. It's about esports. Do you know about esports?
Esports?
Yeah.
No, not entirely, no.
I mean, it's like video game, like video game competition. Like,
yeah.
Like Call of Duty, they call that esports.
Really?
Yeah. Here's my question. Since you know what a Call of Duty competition is,
okay.
Would you buy a ticket to see an esport competition? Like you do baseball, basketball, any other sport?
Wait. To see it or to literally participate playing in it?
To buy a ticket, to watch it, to purchase a ticket. Like Madison Square Garden presents people playing your game in competition.
Yeah, no.
It's ridiculous, right? It's boring.
It's like, that just shows you how bad, maybe not how greedy, but how desperate America is truly losing cash here. We are poor, man.
I know. And the rich are getting richer.
Real. It's like...
Especially Capcom.
You know they're getting their cash. I'm sorry.
Do you consider esports to be a real sport?
No. I mean, that's something you could be doing online on your own system. You could be. In fact, no. Let me do you one better. Twitch. Done.
There you go. You can find me there too. But it's true. I agree with that. I like Twitch for the, like YouTube's part. You show your games, but some people take it too seriously.
I'm like, come on, man. It's like, that's something you can see on Twitch or in your friend's house, and you gotta pay money to buy a ticket to go and just watch it? Like, I mean, what?
It's true. I don't know. I think those games are getting mainstream. Too mainstream. You know what I mean?
I guess so, real.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just weird. Even like Twitch TV.
Yeah. It's like...
I think that people are becoming like celebrities and stuff. You get what I mean? Just for playing a video game. Come on! I've been playing since Mario and Atari. Where's my contract? You know what? I do this on every show. I'm gonna call him out. Billy Mitchell. It's me, Chicken. I'll challenge you to Pac-Man. What's up?
Oh, oh,
I could beat him. I know I could beat him.
oh!
That's right.
Challenge,
On
man.
Xbox Live, I'm number 30 in
Challenge.
championship. I challenge him. You can't
Official.
beat me.
Oh, dude, you were challenged by a chicken. Accept
Yes,
it, man, or you will look bad.
that's right. Who's the chicken now? You love it.
It's a
Oh, man. It's true. Billy Mitchell's been ducking me for a long time.
oh snap.
He's afraid of me.
Oh, yeah, man, you've been issued. You've been
I
issued.
know. I got another question. I'm gonna add one to the to the segment.
Okay.
Games like Candy Crush, Flappy Bird, would they be considered real video games?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. First of all, Flappy Bird, I've never played, I've never seen. I heard it was whack, and I heard it was good. So, Flappy Bird, I almost can't say too much about.
So terrible.
Really?
I got 237 my first try. Well, actually my third try. I won't lie. But it's cheesy. It's addictive. I get it. But it's no Castlevania or Sonic or Mario or
Real,
Starfox.
real.
Oof. What about Candy Crush?
Um, Believe it or not, and I guess more and more people could actually say this. I've played that game on my cell phone more than I should, and I'm kind of addicted to it. I'm kind of shamed by it. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
yeah, yeah. I, I don't know how. I play that game like every given day. Every given day now. I play that game when I'm in my room. I play when I'm at a friend's house. I play when I'm outside. I play them on the train. I play as soon as I come from as soon as I come from my meeting or before I go to my meeting a little bit. Yeah, I know. Don't judge me. It's like,
It's okay.
but if I can consider that like a real game, like when I think about that, it's like, and this maybe sounds weird. Like you can probably agree to this or disagree to this. It's like I think about like original. What's this? Is somebody trying to call you
I'm
or something?
sorry. It's my phone is off the hook.
Oh,
My
okay.
phone's at the farm. I apologize.
All good.
I'm gonna
All,
lower it.
it's all good.
I'm sorry. Here we go. As if it works. You should try it again. I'm too new to this. I got this from China.
Oh,
I
snap.
flew there. Yeah, I flew over there and got it. Yes, chickens can fly.
I didn't. Oh, no, no. You learn something new every day.
They say we don't, but we're gonna prove you wrong.
Okay.
It's cool. Well,
Um.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. You want?
No,
No,
it's okay.
now, back to a Candy Crush. It's like I look at that. It's like I've seen like games like back in the day, like all original arcade things. Like if you start games like maybe or Pong or those old Atari games, the television, maybe the old Sega games, the old. I mean, and this is a game that I watched you play, and I myself am addicted to playing when I used to play it back then. A
Yeah.
game called Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I love that game.
It's a great game.
I played a game back in the day, and I was addicted to it.
You're gonna be my first challenger. It's a great game. When I hook it up on my website, I'm gonna hook that game up. We're gonna play two players, you and me.
Done deal. I'll see what I can do.
Columns. Put some columns and some luminous. It's up to you.
All right, but I guess in like in a half and halfway yes no kind of version I can call that and it's like if it was just a simple indie game, I could probably call that like an actual game. But as a sorry, my friend's probably some chips.
Oh, how much it cost?
99 cents.
Oh, I get that around here. Everything's $1.99 for a half a bag.
Yeah.
You know, you pay for the air and the chips.
True. Like, go see my friend here. I'm gonna head down. Sorry,
What's going on?
if you could see him. This is my man. It's my man Sam.
Welcome on the show.
He said, "Welcome to the show."
Live on Birdcast.
Hi. Live on Birdcast.
That's good. More the merrier.
It's good, man. You meet him. So I don't know if that totally answers questions. Like, yes and no. Like, it was a simple indie game. It could be called a game. In my opinion, called a game. But as a all-out game nowadays, I don't think it would be called a game anymore. I think it's something that you just play like on the side or something like that.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but
I
that's just me.
agree. I agree. I call it casual games.
Yeah.
For the people who don't like to play games, but Flappy Bird's one of them. I'll be sensitive on the Candy Crush part. I'm not addicted because I really eat more candy. Excuse me. I agree. I got something I want to reveal today. Today's the day. This is the trailer. The trailer that everybody's been waiting for. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Hopefully people can hear it. Let's see. Maybe not. I'm going to post it on YouTube. Here it is. I'm going to freeze for a moment. Some say there's someone watching over us. Where the clouds dictate our winds. Until the darkness summons crime and corruption. Where there's evil, there's always a hero.
What?
Ninja Chicken 2 coming soon. The world premiere! What's to come? It's coming soon.
Ninja Chicken. Awesome.
He's coming back. Ninja Chicken's coming back. I wonder who he really is. We'll find out.
Beats me.
Could be any other bird, right?
Maybe. Could be.
I've been waiting to pull that out. I was supposed to put it out last week. We got all caught up and I forgot. That was bad.
All right. I mean, who's he fighting this time?
Yeah, it's never too late. Well, these last two segments, I got one called the Rumor Mill. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, I do this every show. All right. Let me see. You probably heard about this. What do you think? The new Sony, the Sony virtual reality that may be coming out. You heard about
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Now, since we're talking about the VR headsets now, well, all right, here's how I'm gonna look at this whole thing. When I first heard the VR headsets were coming out nowadays, they're gonna be more big and big on gamers. I'm thinking, I get to see my character like first-person view, and of course for all the Call of Duty players, you get to see the entire war through, first-person view directly from your eyes. I'm thinking, all right, maybe. As time progresses, VR headsets could be like probably the coolest thing out there when it comes to video games in a long, long time. So my opinion, like sometime in the future, I actually want one for myself, and I thought it would be like really really cool. Although I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of scared of the fact that if my headphones on and then I can't see nothing but the game, and then somebody comes up behind me and assassinates me, and I'm not even aware of it. So,
That's amazing. What if you're near an open window? Would that affect you?
huh?
Imagine playing this virtual reality headset, right?
Yeah.
In your apartment, and your window is open, and you're running all around the place. How safe could this be?
Oh, jeez. I'll
Oh
fall out the
man,
window.
I'm going after the guy. Oh!
Mm. Superman can fly. I can't. Going out there.
I might have to build something else. Look at this guy. Playing with the PlayStation Move.
I mean, the PlayStation Move. What was it, like a ripoff of the Wii? The Wii nunchuck controllers. I'm like,
It does. It's pretty much broken. It's not that good.
I mean, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm saying with the PlayStation Move and the iToy that barely worked. You think that they could pull this off? I mean, they're very known for not having good gadgets. I mean, bad gadgets.
I mean, well, I think personally, I think it's the opportunity for a company like Sony and Microsoft, if they get into the VR game. I don't know, but since Sony is currently in that, they to my opinion, this is probably a perfect opportunity for Sony to be totally on top of the whole VR headset trivia right now. Because I mean, if you heard about what Facebook did.
Yeah, yeah. Explain it to everybody. I don't know if anyone's aware.
That to this very day just gets me very, very confused and just mad. Facebook?
I know.
Facebook. I'm like, what? A social network company.
Creepy.
I mean,
Everyone's getting it in, you know? I'm not surprised.
I'm like, what are they gonna do with it? I'm like, what you're gonna probably. I mean, all right. Here's what I would say. Like they already did write down blah blah blah. We're gonna keep the VR headset still built around gaming. Blah blah blah. Farmville. We're gonna keep it. We can still play your games even during the VR headset. Blah blah. Farmville, you know it's gonna come around the way. Farmville, those mom games, all those Facebook games.
You're gonna have
You know,
Candy Crush in 3D.
you know it's coming. You know it's coming.
Oh man. You know, this is not a new concept. It's not a new concept. Back in the
No.
90s, they had Sega VR. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Virtual reality.
Yeah.
How did that do?
Um, I hurt your eyes.
Yeah, I
I
think
heard,
so. Or
I
you
heard that.
required to move? You know, gamers don't like to move. They want to sit on the couch, get the controller. Old school.
Get lazy, man. Sit on a couch, eat some pizza, and not even know where the pizza is. Pick it up, eat it. You know what I'm saying? Try to feel your way to your mouth while you're just getting lazy, looking at your own character get set up the place. Yeah.
It's true. I think it's gonna make people more blind too. The eye doctor's gonna be busy. So dizzy. 60 frames per second in front of your eye? Up close? Sheesh. It's
I'm
crazy.
like, it feels like this is. I mean, something about this really feels like this is really gonna hurt. It's like it feels like a good thing to really open up the gaming experience, but then it feels like this is really gonna hurt a whole lot of people's brains, headaches, eyes, all in the long run. It's like if you don't wear glasses now, you might wear glasses later.
Yeah. It's true. It's
But
true. I don't know. This is like they're pushing it. They're experimenting, and that's okay in a way, but virtual reality. I don't know.
it's
I
like
don't know.
I'm still a little scared. I'm sorry, but I still gotta mention this. I'm still a little scared about how Facebook is gonna deal with this. I mean, what are they gonna do? I mean, suppose you're playing a regular game with their now Oculus Rift
Yeah.
VR headset. So somehow what? You're gonna play the game and what? It's gonna be within the screen in the VR headset. It's probably gonna be like this, poke that, follow this. If you like this game so much, you can follow this guy on Facebook. It's like ads and whatnot. They're all gonna show up right on your screen in your eyes. You're gonna be like, no. Do you want to subscribe? No. Oh, you should really enjoy it. You want to subscribe to this guy? No. You want to subscribe? No. Hey, you want to like it? No. No. No.
You might see some advertisements too, just pop out of nowhere in the middle of your game. Good thing's not Google Plus, dude. You might have to get a Google Plus just to get in the game. You know?
Yeah.
That's what we come down to. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
scared. It's hard. You think for now it's not MTV who bought it? Might see some creepy shows or something. I'm scared. See, you ever seen a movie, Lawnmower Man? Remember that movie? Lawnmower Man. Lawnmower Man.
Lawnmower. No, I never heard of it.
Oh, it's just like this one. Sorry. My microphone fell on the floor.
What I say? Like, everything okay?
I tripped. I'm okay.
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
Alright,
alright.
Alright.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, it's too dark. There we go. Yeah, I'm afraid too. Well, we have to come to a close. It was good to have you on the show.
Okay.
This was fun. We did a lot of things. And you educated a lot of people on Starfox, Facebook, and some terrible casting on movies. But we're going to have you back again. You know, we'll make an effort. We're going to get somebody else, too. Thank you for saving the show, too.
No problem, no problem. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, this is good. We're going to do this again. Now I have to get some of my bird seed, too. I give you some bird sticks, some bird seed cereal. Yeah, it's good stuff. Well, all right. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching Birdcast. It's time to fly out.
Yeah.